What is up, guys? Coming back, Coach Braden with Look Like You Lift, and we are in another Cook Like You Lift episode, play on words. I'm gonna show you how you meal prep your rice, because I'm getting a lot of questions on this and you guys are making life way harder than it needs to be. So, this is gonna be a great video for my clients who have a structured meal plan where we tell you the weight of the food that you need when you prep your meals out. But this is gonna work for everybody. But let's get into it. So, I'm just gonna randomly pick one of my clients and take a look at one of their meal plans. Here, let's take a look at Tom's. All right, so I am looking at Tom's meal plan. We're gonna make the rice on his training days, okay? What we've got here is he has 2 meals that have 145 grams of jasmine rice for each meal. That's a lot of rice. Keep in mind, Tom's losing weight on this many calories. He's eating like 3,000 calories a day right now and losing weight on it. Pretty freaking cool. Anyway, back to the thing. So 145 grams raw weight. So what we're gonna do is take these numbers. So 145 grams, 2 meals in 1 day. That's 290 grams of jasmine rice that's raw. Tom has 4 training days a week. So we're gonna take 290 times 4, and that's gonna give us 1,160 grams of rice, or 1.1 kilograms of rice that we're gonna prepare at one time. So 1.1 kilograms of rice is what we're gonna make for the week. We're gonna use the Instant Pot like we used last time. You can use a regular rice cooker, but like I said in the last video, the Instant Pot is just so fast and it's so easy to use. We're gonna go with this, all right? So, I'm gonna place my Instant Pot on my scale, set it to 0 grams right there, and I'm gonna be using good old delicious jasmine rice. You can use any kind of rice. I've just found that jasmine just tastes the best. I mean, it's a couple dollars extra, but for taste and texture, can't be beat. So, we're gonna use this, and we're just gonna dump it into the pot until we get to 1,100 grams. So, that is 1,100 grams of raw jasmine rice, and now we're gonna add some water to this. But before I add water, I wanna add some kosher salt. So we're gonna add kosher salt to this for a few reasons. Number one, it's for taste, of course, but also my guys need a lot of sodium in their diets. I don't know, I'm not gonna give you like a calculated number that you need for your sodium or for your salt. I just kind of eyeball it. A lot of my Cook Like You Lift stuff is eyeballed. Not when it comes to the actual food portions, but like seasonings and stuff like that, a lot of it's eyeballed. All right, so now we're gonna add water to this. So we're gonna come back over here to our handy dandy sink. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add water until it gets to the first knuckle of my pinky. That's what I found has worked best for me. You might find something else. Okay, let's see if that's good. Yeah, that's like on the dot. So that works for me. Throw the lid on. Again, another reason why the Instant Pot is so easy to use. All I'm gonna do is just set it to rice, let it sit for 15 minutes. All right, so we're just gonna let this sit and then we'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, and we're back. So rice is all cooked and ready to go. So what we're gonna do now is, if you take a look at this, beautiful rice. I'm just gonna break this up. Also, I found that like when you're cooking jasmine rice in the Instant Pot, it turns out the best too. If you try to use like long grain white rice or something like that, it kind of turns out a little mushy, so I find jasmine rice works the best. Okay, so now that it's cooked up, you're not going to weigh out the rice into your individual Tupperwares again. There's no need for that. So we already did the math. We did 2 meals per day, so 8 meals in total, each meal having 145 grams of rice raw. Now that it's cooked, all we're gonna do is divvy it up into 8 containers, all looking about the same. Okay, even if one has more rice than the other, it's gonna break out to about the same by the end of the week anyway, because the rice is already weighed out and ready to go. Okay, so I'm not gonna divvy this up because this is just for example purposes, but rice is done, rice is already cooked. You can use this exact same method for all of your meal prepping. If you have a specific set number of potatoes you need to weigh out, I would weigh it out raw and then cook it and then divvy it out that way. Easiest way to make rice, easiest way to divvy it up into your meal containers. Stay tuned for the next video where we're gonna show you how I'm gonna combine the chicken from the last episode and the rice from this episode into making delicious, delicious chicken and rice meals. Okay, see you in the next one.